Welcome back to your morning devotion. Yesterday we began reading about the church of Ephesus. Now, what was the church of Ephesus doing right? And we're, of course, in Revelation chapter 2. And we see in verses 2 through 3 and verse 6 the things that the church was doing right. Let's summarize it here. They worked hard for the Lord. They had great patience and great perseverance. They did not put up with evil practices. They tested and did not tolerate false prophets. And they hated the practice of the Nicolaitans. Now, who are these people? Who are the people? Who are the Nicolaitans? It's a sect. A sect of the Nicolaitans did exist among the Gnostics of the 3rd century. Here's what they taught. They taught that Christians were free to indulge in the lust of the flesh. And we see that this group is mentioned in verses 14 and 15 as well. You'll see that later on. So the Lord was pleased the fact that they hated the practice of this group, the Nicolaitans. And obviously we see why, because they believed that Christians could indulge in sexual immorality and be okay with that. I tell you, God is not okay with sexual immorality in any state or any form. And so we see that this group did exist. The church was opposed to them. God was pleased because they stood up against false teachers, false prophets, and this group in particular. And so I tell you today, the word of encouragement today is that if anyone comes into your church that is teaching anything outside of the Holy Bible, anything that is contrary to the word of God, then you have the right to tell them, no, you will not teach that in this church. Stand firm, friends. We're in the last days. Stand strong. Do not let false teachers come into the house of God. Tell them, no, you got to leave. Have a blessed day.